A Simply Swank Education, comparing fractions at the pizza shop.
Well, I don't understand what the children are ordering. One group just asked for 4/8 of a pizza and the other group asked for 2/10. Which group asked for more pizza? 4/8 or 2/10?
This is easy, Pizza Chef Dude. To answer your question, simply multiply each fraction by the opposite denominator like this. Remember, we simply multiply each fraction by the opposite denominator because that gives each fraction the same common denominator, which is the bottom number. 8 times 10 is 80. If we multiplied each fraction by the same denominator, we would not get a common denominator, right? The left would result in a denominator of 64, and the right fraction would result in a denominator of 100. That is not equal and will not help us. Take the denominator from 4/8 and the denominator from 2/10 and multiply, so that would be 10 out of 10 and 8 out of 8. Doing this step allows us to make the denominators the same. Each fraction now has a common denominator, 80. Remember that fractions tell you how many pieces on the top, which is the numerator, and how many wholes on the bottom, which is the denominator. 40 pieces out of 80 pizzas, or 16 pieces out of 80 pizzas. Which fraction allows you to eat more pizza? Which fraction allows you to eat more pizza? 40 out of 80, or 4/8? Is the larger fraction? Or more slices of pizza? You're right! 4 out of 8 or 2 out of 10. Which one is greater, less than, or equal to? Oh, you're right, it's 4/8. 4/8 is greater than. Oh, Mr. Pizza Dude, your answer is 4/8 because you get to have more slices, and that is always delicious.
Well, I'm still confused. Can we do another one?
That's easy, Pizza Chef Dude. All you have to do is answer your question. To answer your question is multiply each fraction by the denominator like before. You can see we have 1/5 or 2/10. Which one is greater, or which one's less than, or which one's equal to? Once again, this is easy, Pizza Chef Dude. All you have to do is answer your question is multiply each fraction by the opposite denominator like this. Remember that fractions tell you how many pieces on the top, which is the numerator, and how many wholes on the bottom, which is the denominator. 10 pieces out of 50 pizzas, or 10 pieces out of 50 pizzas. Which fraction allows you to eat more pizza? Which is greater than, less than, or equal to? 1/5 or 2/10? Oh, they didn't trick you. You're right. They're equal to. 10 pieces out of 50 pizzas or 10 pieces out of 50 pizzas. It looks like they both do, Pizza Chef Dude. Each fraction is saying you get equal pieces. That's why fractions can be kind of tricky, and taking our time with our calculations can really be a sweet bonus, which lets us eat and enjoy more pizza. 1/5 equals 2/10. Thanks for stopping by and learning more about fractions with me, little dudes. Math is easy when you think about it in pictures and real situations. Think about me, Mr. Pizza Slice, when you want to learn more about fractions. Remember that the top part of a fraction always tells you how many pizza slices you get, and the bottom part of the fraction tells you how many whole pizzas you have. Jesus cares about math, little dudes. He gave you a smart brain that can learn, and he wants you to use it to the best of your ability. In fact, he teaches us how powerful numbers are in the Bible. Matthew 14:17-21. We have here only 5 loaves of bread and 2 fish, they answered. Bring them here to me, Jesus said. And he directed the people to sit down in the grass. Taking the 5 loaves and the 2 fish, and looking up to heaven, he gave thanks and broke the loaves. Then he gave them to the disciples, and the disciples gave them to the people. They all ate and were satisfied, and the disciples picked up the 12 basketfuls of broken pieces that were left over. The number of those who ate was about 5,000 men. besides women and children. Jesus took 5 loaves of bread and 2 fish and multiplied them and fed over 5,000 people until they were stuffed, and then had 12 baskets full of leftovers. That math is amazing, isn't it? Whenever you feel overwhelmed with your math problems, you need to pray to Jesus, the one who made math in the first place and gave you the smart brain you have in your head. Always be thankful for the amazing miracles he has blessed you with, little dudes. Don't forget to subscribe and share. See you soon.